You're watching Cobb County's Government Access Channel, TV 23.
Hi, welcome to the Library Show. I'm Julia. On today's episode, we'll hear book reviews from Beth and Shannon, we'll hear about some great business resources from Cindy, and we'll talk to a librarian who just published her first book. But first, we have a very special guest, Anna Tucker from the Museum of History and Holocaust Education at Kennesaw State University. Anna, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Great. So tell us a little bit about the museum. It's a little hard to find, right?
Well, we're making it easier.
Great.
The Museum of History and Holocaust Education is located at Kennesaw State University, so we were founded in 2003, and we provide exhibits and events and programs focused on World War II and the Holocaust. So we are located at the KSU Center, which is just off main campus from Kennesaw State University.
Kind of behind the Cracker Barrel, right?
Exactly,
Yeah.
yes. So we are 3333 Busby Drive, and we are open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., and everything that we do is free and open to the public. So we have several on-site exhibits, Parallel Journeys, World War II and the Holocaust Through the Eyes of Teens. We have the Butterfly Project, which honors 1.5 million children who were killed during the Holocaust. You're actually able to make a butterfly in honor of them. And we also have exhibits like the Tuskegee Airmen, the Segregated Skies of World War II, and we have a research center and also a theater that plays films. And again, everything is free and open to the public.
That's great. One of the questions that people always ask when they visit a college is, what about parking? Is parking free?
It is absolutely free. One of the benefits of being located at KSU Center, plenty of parking and all of it is free.
Awesome. Now, your exhibits don't always stay at the center. You also have replicas that go out, is that right?
Absolutely. And one of the things that we're realizing in this economy, that even though everything that we have is free in terms of on-site exhibits, sometimes it can be difficult for families and schools to come visit us in person. So we have a traveling exhibit program where we provide freestanding cloth panels of our on-site exhibits. So it's Tuskegee Airmen, it's Beyond Rosie Women in World War II, and they really fit just about any space. So if your school or community center wants to have the museum come to you, you can actually reserve a traveling exhibit program. So we also have traveling trunks. So those are hands-on activities, lesson plans, artifacts that your students can use. And probably one of our most popular programs is our in-school program. So that's where a museum professional will actually come into the classroom and teach for you based on a specialized topic. So whatever you're learning in your curriculum at that point, our educational and outreach coordinator will come to you and teach. And again, this is completely free.
Wow, that's great. Now, if someone wanted to reserve one of those kits or get one of the traveling exhibits, how would they go about doing that?
They would go to our website, which is kennesaw.edu/history museum, or they could give us a call at 678-797-2083.
Great, thank you. Now, you have these great exhibits. You've got these outreach programs. You also have some fun events. Can you tell us about those?
We do, and we try to provide lots of different opportunities for people to engage with us. So one of our most popular series is probably our Pizza Movie and a Tour series.
Fun.
So we show movies that are based on World War II and the Holocaust. We provide a free pizza dinner and also tours for anyone who comes.
Not
So
bad.
we've shown Schindler's List, Boy in the Striped Pajamas. We recently showed Casablanca, and our next film is coming up in September.
And do we have a title for that one yet, or should people check the website?
Check the website.
Okay.
It's coming soon.
Great. Now, in addition to your fun programs and all of that, you also have you're also involved in some initiatives.
Yes.
Like the Anti-Defamation League's No Place for Hate.
Yes,
right?
and that's one of the, I think, most moving and important initiatives, that we're part of, because the No Place for Hate creates places where people can engage in dialogue and unity and also tolerance. And it gives people the tools to stand up against bullying and prejudice. So the No Place for Hate designation was given to the Museum of History and Holocaust Education, and we were actually the first institution, so a non-middle school or high school, to actually receive it in the country.
Wow.
So we support their mission to create tolerance and spaces for dialogue by showing presentations, having special events. For instance, we have lecture series inviting Holocaust survivors to come in. We have Bagels and Grits, a history of Jews in the South, that's coming up on April 24th, and it just creates learning opportunities and allows people to be able to make a difference.
Wow, it's such a gem in the community and such a wonderful resource. So thank you so much for being on the show to tell us about that.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Great. All right, we've got more of the library show coming up after this. Stick around.
Don't look at me. Your hair's a bit frizzy today. Oh, you should pick that up. Oh, you're such a dork. Loser. Here, let me help you with that. Oops.
Every day, kids witness bullying.
Oh, look. Your crush is looking at you. Poor you.
They want to help, but don't know how.
See, no one here's gonna help you, because no one
Teach your
likes you.
kids how to be more than a bystander. Visit stopbullying.gov.
Hi, welcome back to the show. I'm Beth.
And I'm Shannon. Did you know May is Asian Pacific American Heritage Month? It is. So Beth and I have brought along some books to help you celebrate.
This first book is called The Thingamabob, and it was written and illustrated by Il-sung Na. He's from Seoul, South Korea, and he's one of my absolute favorite illustrators. In this book, an elephant finds a strange object, or thingamabob, but try as he might, he can't figure out what he's supposed to do with it. I bet you'll know what this mysterious thingamabob is, and how to use it way before elephant.
I bet you've heard of Little Red Riding Hood, but have you ever heard of Lon Po Po? In Lon Po Po, a Red Riding Hood story from China by Chinese author and illustrator Ed Young, 3 sisters are tricked by a hungry wolf while their mother is away. And just like Little Red Riding Hood's wolf, this wolf wants to eat the little girls. In this story, do you think he succeeds? I'm not telling. You'll have to read this book to find out.
My next book is from Japan, but luckily for me, it was translated into English. It's called 5 Nice Mice, and it's by Chisato Tashiro. This book tells the story of 5 mice who sneak into a concert for frogs only. The frogs make them leave, but the mice are so inspired by the frogs' music that they decide to make their own instruments and hold their own concert where everyone will be welcome, even frogs. I like how this story demonstrates how much more fun it is when everyone gets to join in and no one is left out.
This book is an autobiography. That means it's about a real person, and it was written by that person himself. It's called Drawing from Memory by Japanese author and illustrator Alan Say. Alan Say has written many, many books for children, but this one's different because it tells the story of his own life. For instance, did you know that he left home when he was 12 years old so he could study art with the most famous comic book artist in Japan? He did. And that's just one of the stories you'll read about Alan Say in his autobiography. We hope you've enjoyed the books we brought to share with you today in honor of Asian Pacific American Heritage Month. Don't forget to visit your local Cobb County Public Library to find these books and other great books too.
Stay tuned after the break to see more of the library show.
Sit with me, imagine what you'd see if every child had a book to read. So the mission is for us to get a book to each and every child. So let's join hands, book people unite, unearth hidden passion. Come on, we'll have a good time. One book could be the first little thing that helps to change a life. Book people unite.
Read to a child today and spark a lifetime of ambition.
Welcome back to the Library Show. I'm here today with branch manager Susan Kendall, who has just published her first book. Susan, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. I'm really happy to be here.
Okay, so you work at the Vinings Library, and you've published a book all about Vinings. Tell us about it.
This is a picture history of Vinings, and this is a community type of book. I didn't have pictures of Vinings,
Sure.
but the community had pictures, they had pamphlets, they had old train schedules, they had all these items that I was able to incorporate into this book. It's a picture history, part of Images of America series. There's one for Ackworth, there's one for Kennesaw, there's one for Cobb County, there's one for Bell Bomber, one for Lockheed, and now there is one for Vinings. And Vinings has a lot of history. I started with the Cherokees, and if you think finding pictures of Cherokees are easy, you are mistaken.
I can imagine it's pretty hard. Where did you get the pictures for your book?
The community was very supportive. They gave me a call and said, come over, I've got something to scan. Or they gave me a call and said, I don't have pictures, but I have brochures. I have brochures from a Boy Scout camp that was there. I have a brochure from the permanent ski hill that was there operating year-round.
Really?
We have all kinds of items in here, and people were very, very generous. It is a community effort.
Community effort. Now, you're not from Vinings, right?
I'm not from Vinings, but I have worked there for a number of years.
Sure.
I have been at the Vinings Library for nearly 15 years,
Wow.
and so I knew people, and people that I knew people. Some of the things that were very hard to represent or to find images of, when I let people know about that, say Black Vinings. Black Vinings had a very big community, but with development, their houses and their community was bought out. I wanted to represent them in here, and as soon as, if I told people who weren't able to get in contact with some of the people who used to live in Vinings. Now I have represented, Black Vinings represented with their pictures in here. But it was a humble community. It took a little bit of effort, but it was certainly worth it.
So you really relied on word of mouth to get the pictures in and to get stories about Vinings in, right?
Yes, and I have wonderful stories about how important the train was for communication. People, the roads were bad. If people wanted to go someplace, if they wanted to send their wares someplace, they used the train, they used the trolley. And we have back to the Civil War, we have a distillery in Vinings. Like I said, we have the ski hill. We have all kinds of things in Vinings that people might not know about.
Wow, how exciting. Now, how did you get started writing the book? Did Images of America contact you and say, hey, we really want to get a book about Vinings going?
Images of America knew how important Vinings is in the Atlanta area. So they contacted the library.
Really?
And I said, I know people. And I felt like I would be able to do the collection.
Sure.
And once I collected the images, the 200 images that they required, then I was able to go and look at some of the newspaper clippings and items like that. So I would have the background to fill in, and it worked out just super. It released in April, so it's brand new off the press.
Wow, congratulations. How exciting, your first book. Now, you recently had a launch party for it, and I hear that people were really excited to see their pictures in the book.
The launch party was very successful. People were able to see their pictures in the book. I was able to thank so many people who contributed, and it is available for purchase through the Vinings Historical Preservation Society, through Vinings Book at gmail.com. It's available for purchase, but the images, the front image is of Teasley School, which in the fall will celebrate its 50th anniversary. And so it's historic.
That's great. Well, thank you so much for being on the show.
It was my pleasure, Julia. Thank you for inviting me.
Okay. So you can find more about Susan's book, more about Susan's book online at our websites, copcat.org. Stick around. We've got more of the library show after this.
Hey guys, thanks for coming.
Are we in trouble?
No, you're not in trouble. I just want to set some ground rules.
Like what?
Well, remember last week when you hit Vinny in the head with the shovel?
I do not recall that.
Of course not. Well, it was pretty graphic. Too graphic for the kids. So I'm gonna have to block you.
You know, I got to make this up to you. This is Vinny's watch, and I want you to have it. You deserve it.
Thank you. That's really not necessary.
No. Come here.
Welcome back to the Library Show. The Cobb County Public Library System offers events each month for people of all ages, and May is no exception. On Thursday, May 2nd, from 3:30 to 5 p.m., the Art Station Big Shanty will be at the Kennesaw Library to help kids of all ages make Mother's Day cards. Children under 6 must be accompanied by an adult, and all materials will be provided. On Tuesday, May 7th at 1 p.m., the Sweetwater Library is hosting the event Remembering My Father, a Tuskegee Airman. Robin Washington Banks, the daughter of a Tuskegee Airman, will talk about her father and his service during World War II. Following her talk, you can view the KSU Museum of History and Holocaust Education exhibit, The Tuskegee Airmen, The Segregated Skies of World War II, which is on display at the library. The Sweetwater Library is located in the Threadmill Mall complex in Austell. On Saturday, May 11th at 1:30, the Vinings Library is offering an eBooks for Everyone class at 1:30. Get a detailed demonstration of how to check out and download ebooks from the library system. Registration is required. Call 770-801-5330 to register and for more information. If you can't make that date, don't worry. The same workshop will be offered at the Kennesaw Library on Saturday, May 18th at 1:30. To register for that event, please call 770-528-2529. On Thursday, May 23rd at 7 p.m., stop by the Central Library for the final installment in the Bridging Cultures Museum, let me start back over, just that one sentence. Okay. On Thursday, May 23rd at 7 p.m., stop by the Central Library for the final installment in the Bridging Cultures Muslim Journeys film series, which is a collaboration with the Kennesaw State University. We'll be showing the HBO documentary Quran by Heart. The film discussion will be led and moderated by a Kennesaw State University professor, and light refreshments will be provided. Funding for the series was provided by grants from the American Library Association and the National Endowment for the Humanities. On Friday, May 31st at 3:30 p.m., bring the kids to the South Cobb Regional Library for their special Jewish American Heritage Month program. They're celebrating with special books, songs, and music, and the program is geared for ages 5 and up. For more information, please call 678-398-5834. All branches of the Cobb County Public Library System will be closed on Monday, May 27th in observance of the Memorial Day holiday. For more information about any of these events, please visit us online at cobbcat.org. Don't go away, there's more of the Library Show after this.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today.
Welcome back. Hi, my name is Cindy. Do you have a dream of opening your own business, but don't know where to start? Do you already own a business and need some tools and resources to help you expand or improve your business? The library has a wealth of resources to help you. Books to help you get started, online tools to help you identify competitors or potential clients, and the library also gives you access to free online business classes that have the flexibility to fit your busy schedule. Let me show you some books that will help you get started. Perry Peku's Small Business Startup Kit and Eric Tyson's Small Business for Dummies are both easy-to-read, step-by-step guides that will help you plan and start a new business. Both books cover topics like legal issues, financing and budgeting, marketing and management. Another book is How to Write a Business Plan by Mike McKeever. It will help you develop an effective business plan to present to potential investors and loan officers. For business owners looking for creative marketing ideas, try Dan Kennedy's book, No BS Trust-Based Marketing. These are just some of the books that are available at your local library. You'll also find additional books and business resources available online through the library's website. Through eLibrary on the website, you can access ebooks that you can read on your home computer or on a computer at your library. To access ebooks, go to the topic list in eLibrary, click on Books, Reading, and Literature, then scroll down to eBooks on Abesco Host. Click on the link, and if you're at home, enter your library card number and PIN number. Here you'll have access to hundreds of ebooks to help you with tax planning, legal forms, and strategies and techniques to improve your business practices. In addition to ebooks, eLibrary gives you access to an online business database called Reference USA. In eLibrary, click on Business in the topic list, then scroll down the list of databases and click on Reference USA. Reference USA is a valuable research and marketing tool. The business directory contains vital information on over 14 million businesses that can be used to create lists of companies based on size, location, and business type. This will help you to identify competitors or generate a list of business contacts. For example, if you are thinking of opening a coffee shop, Reference USA will help you search and locate any competitors that might exist near your proposed site. Or maybe you'd like to sell a product like pastries to a coffee shop in your area. Reference USA will help you to print off a list of coffee shop owners in your area along with their contact information. Reference USA also has White Pages directory that will help you create potential marketing lists of residences based on lifestyle choices, home value, or location. For example, you can download phone numbers and addresses of high-end homeowners that live within a 3-mile radius of your business location. You can learn more about how to use Reference USA by clicking on Reference Center. Here you'll find step-by-step tutorials on all the ways you can use Reference USA, or come into your local library and talk with a reference librarian. And what about those free online business classes I mentioned? Yes, you heard right, free. The library's eLibrary business resources also give you access to Ed2Go program that offers instructor-led online business courses that will help aspiring entrepreneurs and business owners alike. There are courses in starting a business, business management, accounting practices, business writing, and much, much more. You can also take classes to learn how to use computer programs like QuickBooks, Excel, and Microsoft Word. Each individual course is offered online for 6 weeks and features 12 lessons with online discussions, homework, quizzes, and a final exam. All you need to sign up for a class is your library card and an email account. For more information on these and other business resources, come in and visit your local library or visit the library's website today. Let the library help you make your business dreams come true.
So this is my computer?
This is your computer. Let's go on the internet.
Let's go. Click it.
Yes.
Okay.
I cursor in between the R and the E. If I say dot, I want you to just push the period.
She's gonna love me all over again now.
That's it. Jamaica, here you come.
Here we go.
Good job.
Thank you. Thank you. And I did it by myself. Feel smarter.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds. Stop the texts. Stop the wrecks. Visit us at stoptextsstopwrecks.org.
The Cobb County Safety Village is the most comprehensive safety training environment in the region. Located in central Cobb County, the Safety Village aims to provide the highest quality of safety education available. Primarily designed for elementary-age school children, the Safety Village provides hands-on life safety training. Education is the key to reducing risk and protecting our community and its residents, and the Cobb County Safety Village is the first in Georgia to offer this kind of learning experience. On the 8-acre site is a large multi-use education building which includes classrooms, a cafeteria, offices for employees, and an auditorium made to look like the historic Strand Theater in Marietta. There is also a station for inspecting car seat installation, a free service provided to the residents of the county by Safe Kids of Cobb County, which includes 3 mechanics bays that provide shelter from the elements as well as heat during the winter months, as opposed to before when seat checks were done outside. After walking through the reception area, visitors are greeted with what looks like a small house. This is known as Sparky's house. In the hallway, which is made to look like a street, there's a replica of a telephone booth and a small tree. Sparky's house actually consists of a living room, bedroom, and kitchen, creating an incredibly memorable learning experience that mimics some life-threatening situations that children may face in their own homes. The front door of the house opens to what looks like a regular home on the inside. In Sparky's living room, children are taught about the 3 elements of fire, shown what objects around the house are more subject to catching on fire, and then the home fills with smoke from machines and steam heats the doorknob at the exit. Children must then maneuver, crawling across the floor to keep away from the smoke, and feel the door with the back of their hands to see if there is fire on the other side. The children then open the door and crawl outside to safety. When they are in Sparky's bedroom and the room fills with smoke, the children must then climb out the window with a safety ladder and meet up at the family's arranged meeting spot, the tree outside of the house. After these lessons, children participate in a simulated 911 call, complete with a live operator answering at the other end. Children are also given classes from police officers regarding topics ranging from what to do if approached by a stranger, what to do when you're home alone and hear a knock at the door, and what to do if they find a gun in the house. Interaction and participation by the children is highly encouraged and also provides for a better learning experience. The Safety Village's goal is exactly this: teach children in a unique and unforgettable way and make it as interactive as possible, but do so in a manner that is controlled, supervised, and above all, safe for the students. The David Hankerson Education Building is only the first part of the children's experience. The Safety Village itself is a working village. The land has been paved like a small neighborhood and designed to look just like that, only on a reduced scale. The Safety Village is a child-sized representation of our county, complete with real trees, scaled-down operative buildings with signage, small street signs and traffic lights, and even model homes. Site elements used throughout the village reference those found around the Marietta Square to help give the scene a recognizable and authentic look. The site features 4 distinct areas, which are the Marietta Square, a commercial district, a residential district, and an industrial district. Since it has opened, the Cobb County Safety Village has improved the fire department's efficiency in training students by 200%. Twice as many students have been able to take part in this safety training than last year before the Safety Village opened. It is easier and requires less manpower to have a centralized location, which helps to reduce scheduling conflicts. Before, when 2nd and 4th graders participated in their state-mandated fire safety program, a fire truck with a trailer housing a far less advanced scenario similar to Sparky's house would have to travel out to each school individually and could only handle one small group of students at a time. The Cobb County Safety Village allowed them to build a more complex scenario, which teaches the children more effectively, and they have room for multiple classes at one time. Children will benefit greatly from the knowledge that they will encounter through observation and participation. Learning is essential to a child's mind, and taking part in the process is crucial. The philosophy is simple: tell me and I will forget, show me and I may remember, involve me and I will understand.
Shelters are the best places to find a new pet.
What a perfectly beautiful little lady.
That's where you'll discover healthy, loyal, and loving animals.
Cute little rascals.
eager to become a part of your family. A person is the best thing to happen to a shelter pet.
Oh, ladies first.
Be that person. Adopt.
This is living.
Hey, kid. To find out more, visit theshelterpetproject.org.